After leaving the tissue cassettes in 10% normal buffered formalin, now the tissue cassettes are subjected to dehydration. In this process, water is removed by submerging the cassettes in increasing concentrations of alcohol. The cassettes are first submerged in 80% ethanol for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, transfer the tissue cassettes to a higher concentration of alcohol, which is 95% ethanol, and leave it for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, now we can transfer the tissue cassettes to another 95% ethanol concentration and leave it for about 25 minutes. After the 25 minutes have elapsed, transfer the tissue cassettes to 100% ethanol and leave it for about 30 minutes. For the last part of dehydration, you transfer the tissue cassettes to another 100% ethanol and leave it for about 30 minutes. After dehydration, we proceed to clearing. Clearing is necessary to remove the excess alcohol from the tissues. In this process, the tissue cassettes are being transferred to a container containing xylene, and it is left for about 15 minutes. For the second part of clearing, the tissue cassettes are then transferred to another container containing xylene, and it is left to stand for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, we proceed to the last part of clearing. We submerge the tissue cassettes in xylene, and it is left for about 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes in the final xylene, we proceed to infiltration. Infiltration is when the final xylene is replaced with molten wax, which infiltrates the tissue. On this part, the tissue cassettes are transferred to the first batch of wax, and it is left in the oven for about 45 minutes. After the 45 minutes, we proceed to the second infiltration of the tissues in wax. As shown in the video, the tissue cassettes in the first infiltration of wax are transferred to the second container containing the wax for second infiltration, and is left for another 45 minutes in the oven. After the 45 minutes in second infiltration, we proceed to the final infiltration of the tissue cassettes. Now the tissue cassettes are subjected to the wax, which is subjected to infiltration for the third or last time, and it is left in the oven for 60 minutes or 1 hour. After the final infiltration of wax, you can now remove the tissue cassettes from the oven. And we can now proceed to embedding the tissues.